Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I'm back to the F125 LH44 Career mode. Hope everybody's doing well. We got Lewis Alonso fan. You must have had a fun time back in 2007. Kate Thomas, Tesha, Dart, Amir. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Alfie as well, and Bot2. What a fantastic name into the stream tonight. Hey, thank you very much, Charlotte Chair. It's Barcelona. It's going to be an interesting one, I feel like, tonight. Abladron, welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're ever so slightly early starting this one. Not as early as I'd intended. I also just realised I've left my glass of water somewhere. Chat, where did I leave my water? Oh, no. Oh, this is a disaster. Let me go grab that quickly before we get too far. There it is. It's behind me chair, of course. What? Where else will I leave a glass of water? I can't believe Gillen's sending me hate chat. He wants me to get rid of the Matt212 noggin. He's been roasting me on his stream this evening. Can you wear sunglasses? Only if someone uses 50,000 channel points over on Twitch. Them's the rules. But yeah, Barcelona tonight then. Of course, Monaco last week we had a whole lot of fun at. I'm not expecting this race to go as well. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the last Spanish Grand Prix I streamed, excluding co-op, I'm pretty certain I binned it about halfway through the Grand Prix. So we're hoping we're not going to do that. Oh, yes, I forgot to check, Luca. Thank you, buddy. Oh, you forgot to load the race setup. Did you run out of fuel within about 3 laps? Did I get overtake of the week? Who won? I don't remember overtaking anybody. I need to go through and sort out mods for YouTube, Dart. I need to go through and get some of those sorted. Did you enjoy Create Series at the weekend? I had some fun with it. It wasn't the best race in the world for me, but you know, getting involved, having a bit of fun with it. I had a good time, and that's kind of like the important bit. It's like a kid's sports day, isn't it, Creator League? It's about having fun. Which, like I said, I'm just kind of there for vibes and having a bit of a laugh with it. So, I know some people get very, very upset going in, but it is what it is. Should we do the intro for the video, chat, so I don't forget, and then we'll really try and dive into this. Because this championship is shaping up quite nicely at the moment. Where was 2-player? Gary was out yesterday. It was his fault. Blame Gary. I was here. I did still a stream on Twitch. But ultimately, yeah, we couldn't do co-op last night. Is this the guy who featured in Alex Gillen's video? I think so. Oh, yeah, I did overtake Fabio, didn't I? I got around the outside. It was at the end of the Kemmel Straight, wasn't it? I had a lot of downforce on the car, hence why I could get it stopped. But I'll take an Alex Gillen overtake of the week. Clearly, that is high praise. Right, she does. I do need to make some more videos on Formula Legends at some point. Absolutely. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome to round 9 of our F125 Lewis Hamilton Ferrari Career mode. Yes, we're back this weekend here at the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live last weekend from Monte Carlo, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. We finally won a race this season. Admittedly, it was Monaco, so it was rather easy. In fact, I lapped everybody else during that Grand Prix. In fact, I think apart from Verstappen and Leclerc, I lapped everybody at least twice. It was an interesting one, but it probably wasn't the most action-packed race I've ever had inside this game. Lando Norris still leads the World Championship, though, on 135 points. Yuki Tsunoda, with a string of 4th place finishes recently, still in P2, just ahead of Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. We are in P5 now, just ahead of George Russell, as I mean, 6 different winners from your opening 8 Grand Prix. It has been a pretty wild start to the campaign so far this season. Returning, though, to Barcelona this weekend, it's another quite high downforce circuit inside inside F125. Tyre management is going to be really, really important. Make sure you drop us a follow over on the Twitch. We go live on there on Tuesday nights, also sometimes here on the channel. But yeah, let's do this thing. I have a way of doing intros, chat. You've just got to accept that's the way these things go. The intro never gets old. What's your plan on Aston Martin after the championship? If we win it, that's the big question. I've got a few plans for it. Are you going to be involved in the next Create series? I am officially a full-time driver, so I will be there, hopefully for the rest of the season. Unless I get booted out for whatever reason. So yeah, we'll be back live hopefully Saturday night. I might be out. I need to double check. Oh no, this Saturday I'll definitely be there. It's next Saturday I might be away. But yeah. So I've seen other people mentioning that Tom's left. I'm pretty certain it's general knowledge, like public knowledge. He's left. I've seen other F1 creators talk about it. He has now left. Officially. Oh, no, chat. Changeable conditions. Oh, that doesn't look fun. I mean, it goes from dry to very wet very quickly, so that might make the race interesting towards the end. No, you're a big racer now. You can't have a social life. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you make membership on this channel? I've ummed and ahed about it, but I don't want to then start having channel memberships everywhere. But yeah, I haven't completely ruled it out, but I'm kind of there going, not really sure I should. I can offer like early access and things like that as much. Yeah, this has instantly become Spain without the S, and also with the S.
Welcome to Spain. It's a track they know oh so very well.
You must speak up, Lee.
A very important free practice session though.
Wishing you a championship in CS. Like I said, I think we'll try and obviously put a bit more practice in for the final few races of this season. See how competitive we are before we ever kind of like dream or hope of getting a championship. Okay, but of course, where that race wasn't on equal cars, I've kind of got no idea where my pace would actually be. I want to believe like I could be in the points or something. Yeah, that is Spain. I feel like I should be a regular points finisher, like top 10.
Nothing you need to worry about, but
as
we have some
you never know.
Parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
We can only hope, chat. We'll wait and see. I also definitely need to run more aggressive on my setups next time, so I'll remember that for the future. Barcelona, though, I think it's going to be pretty much maxed out pressures around here. You have connections with EA, right? Get Bernie Collins on the F1 game. That would be quite sick. Bernie, if you're watching, hello, first of all. Sign up. Become part of, like, the F1 game, if you will. I have been to a few F1 races in my life. I've been very lucky. Can you take your time of practice so I can get ready for football training before predictions? I can try. I'm sure I'll be slow. I'm sure I probably won't get all the R&D I need in this session. So we will wait and see. Yeah, the last thing I want in Formula 1 is Danica Patrick returning. Not even joking. I can't think of many things worse than Danica Patrick coming back. Like when Jacques Villeneuve did commentary at Japan. So painful. Yeah, this is the thing. I feel like... Again, obviously, I don't know exactly how quick everybody is, but I feel like I should be in the top 10 pace-wise normally. I also need to get a bit better with strict track limits again. I need to start racing more with strict track limits on, because I made a few silly errors at Spa. I mean, the first penalty was hilarious, under safety car. I just drifted out wide. But... I mean, Hungary this weekend, arguably probably my least favourite circuit on the F1 calendar. But, as I say, I'll get some practice in and hopefully it'll be a bit more competitive. Like I said, I basically did no practice for the last race. I just jumped on like 20 minutes beforehand and was just vibing. Right, come on. But to be fair, one of the mods did message me afterwards going, I'm so sorry, yeah, we definitely... overestimated your speed. I was like, well, that's a bit offensive, but yeah, I did warn you. When they said to me I was in the V car, but I was like, yeah.
And that was a really
I think you think I'm quicker than I am.
job indeed. We got a lot of valuable
Hey, welcome on in,
information
Matt.
out of
Hope
that.
you're doing well, buddy. Watch as Matt gets a podium in his least favourite track. I mean, Hungary will be all about tyre management, so we'll wait and see. What is my least favourite part of being an adult? Having a mortgage to pay? I don't know. I don't mind being an adult. Although then again, I kind of live the dream, so. It's like when people around me go, oh, it's Sunday night, I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. And it just doesn't worry me. I'm like, yep, another week ahead, more videos to make. It's going to be good. Making the bed, yeah, that can be a pain. Especially as that's one of my jobs that I keep forgetting. Right, let's see how bad tyre wear is then. Yeah, I must admit, so I think already, like, pre-race plan going into Hungary will be 2 sets of hard compound tyres. And then just try to use them a bit later on. Try and keep 1 set for later in the race. How long do you spend playing F125 a day? I think I've averaged, since the game came out, I think on average it's 5 hours a day. But that does include recording replays for videos. So that's probably been upwards of 50 hours of that. So I'd probably play the game on average 3 to 4 hours a day. Somewhere around there, I would assume, if I had to guess. God, the tyre management is not easy. I mean, we are 2.1 seconds up, so I can definitely do better on that. What setup am I using? My own. Link in the description. I only run my own setups inside this game. They're trying to help you guys get better. What's your favourite F1 game to date? Probably 2020 or 2021. I think 2020 was arguably a slightly better game, but I have more happy memories of 21. Because that was the game that basically allowed me to go full-time. Hey, thank you, Devil Noob. I had good fun. Well, the last 2 and 2 works as well, so obviously Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and now Saturday nights I stream. But apart from that, most of the rest of the time we spend together. Say, after I finish this race, we'll probably go out for a walk. God, look how easy I'm trying to take it, and I'm still not losing much delta, and still not gaining much tyre wear. I mean, I'm crawling around these final few quarters. There we go, purple, 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 purple. Yes!
Program complete.
Wonderful.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run.
Do you play any other
come on
games
back to
other
the
than
garage and
F1?
I can take you through the numbers.
iRacing, I do a fair bit of that. Well, I don't really play much else at the moment, I guess. I mainly just, like, other than racing games, not really. What was my favourite season? I think arguably the last season of 2021 Career was good. And the fact my last race on F1 2021, I'm pretty certain, was Abu Dhabi in the rain. Such a weird finale. Do I have interest in Chinese F4? Is that where Perez is racing this year? Can't say I've unironically ever watched a Chinese F4 race. I do watch, like, F3 and F2 a lot. Yeah, no, I want to do more iRacing. I've got an iRacing channel now. Well, actually, I've technically got 2, but one of them I haven't put anything on yet. But I want to be able to do more iRacing content. Basically, kind of my plan mid to long term is be less dependent on the F1 games as kind of like my only source of revenue. Which I'm aware I've got currently 2 channels where I play the F1 games on, but... or 3, I guess, but... stop making channels. Yeah, the iRacing one's done alright. Like, I remember speaking to Eugene about it before I set it up. And he was like, why are you going to do that and get less views? And so far, actually, the videos now going on the new channel are doing as well as they were on Matt212 Racing. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm is a weird thing. Clean Culture, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I do like Automobilista 2. I got a few plans for that game in the future that I definitely want to do. We might get some custom career modes on that game at some point. Dan FM3, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I want to do some like more random one-off F1 videos. I feel like it's something I've shied away from too much recently. Like doing some like random one-offs and things like that I think would be good. Can I drive an F1 car drunk, chat? That would be fantastic. Can we talk about your lack of ERS usage on some videos? So ERS usage, as you get further into career mode, you cannot physically use the battery enough. Unless you just leave it permanently on. There are some tracks where you just cannot get through it. That's why I've often got a full charge, because you literally cannot burn it all. Car feels pretty good around here though, chat. Must admit, I'm feeling more confident in it than I thought I would. We shall wait and see how that goes. Hey, thank you for the follow, Charles Le Chair. And Jed, and PrizeX. I appreciate it. What's the country I want to go to the most? That's a really good question. Right now? If we're talking about like countries I've never been to properly, I'd quite like to go to Singapore. iSteedy as well, thank you for the follow. This is a certain video that's been unreleased for members. Members have got some cool stuff coming soon. Like, you've already got... So if you're a channel member over on YouTube, you can already access Round 1 of Season 3 of my team. And let me tell you, it is an absolute banger of a race. Hey, thank you very much, Shal. I appreciate it, buddy. How do you commentate so well whilst driving? Because I suck at the driving bit. That's how I manage it. I can do one or the other quite well. So I pick the commentary and then just am a terrible driver. I can't talk when I'm behind the wheel of a real car. Last 212 will ask me something and I'll just be there like this. Focused up. Entirely. Ended like an hour of video. Good lord. More script than an hour of career mode. It's an impressive feat if anybody can manage it. So we're 2/10 up on max then, despite being on harder tyres in practice. I think we're looking pretty good as we end qualifying. I reckon.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free
P2 at Monaco whilst drunk would be a staggering achievement. Yeah, that's one thing I can't do is, like, listen to... Like, if I'm driving normally, yeah, that's fine. But, like, if I'm actually racing in the sim, especially, obviously, if I'm commentating, then I have to focus. Like, I can talk and drive, but I can't, like... I think it was Arav that used to, like, watch Netflix or something whilst recording videos. And I was like, how on earth can you do that? Hey, Frank. Welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Are you a good driver IRL? I've never had an accident IRL. I don't drive much anymore. Because obviously I record, I work from home. How many more My Team videos you've recorded? I've recorded round 2. I'm going to do 3 and 4 tomorrow, is the plan. So I'm not that far ahead of you guys.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Right, get your predictions in though for qualifying, chat. If you're on Twitch, you can bet some noggins. If you're on YouTube, you can let me know down in the comments below. Where do you think we will end up by the end of qualifying here for the Spanish Grand Prix? I think we're happy with where the setup's at. We're going to let the AI go out and just see what times they're running. I would... Come on. Have you ever seen the In-Betweeners, Crisp, where Jay tries to ride Neil's bike? That would be me. Trying to see if you have the same issue with RB being OP yet. Without giving too much away, not really. But then again, everybody's career modes end up being slightly different, so... Please record it and share it on Discord.
We've dropped to
Oh, it'd be an
P20.
absolute disaster. Right, anyway, let's try and get into our first qualifying run then. Right, go, 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 go. So, we're aiming for like high 12s, I believe. That's top time so far. So, we'll wait and see. I reckon we could be in the fight for pole today, but of course that's irrelevant if we haven't got good race pace. We've had a couple of poles this season. Could have been on pole at Imola, completely messed it up. Bagged pole last weekend though at Monte Carlo. Purple sector 1, that's reassuring. Tornado, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. Oh, come on. Ooh. Somehow kept it between track limits, but that was a little bit sketchy over the sausage curb. And try and drain the battery off the corner. Oh, I need to get over that inside curb through there, but lap so far has been alright. We're a second up on Bearman, who's done a 13.6. Pretty certain times are quite tight around here at the moment. So try and use a bit of battery through the final couple of corners. Get the throttle down off of that final turn. It is going to be a 12-1. To the top of the board we go immediately. Happy with that. Happy with that. I'm trying to get good on Discord. ELMS, I'm just going on the Saturday, which is 25 quid. Sorry, the Sunday even. Just for the race. So, we are fastest by 2 tenths at the moment. Leclerc 3 tenths back. We gained a 10th in Sector 1. We were pretty much even in Sector 2. We gained a 10th in Sector 3. So, we're doing alright. 66 laps of Spa, I wouldn't mind. Hey, thank you for the bits as well, Dal. So, Alex Gillen, chat, thinks my face on the streams is too big. He said, and I quote, "You need to sort your face out." Which I've taken offence to. So, we now officially have beef with Alex Gillen. You'll be pleased to know. Right. Let's go back out. Spa, bit of a snoozer, wasn't it? Let's be fair. Bit of a shame. Last 2 and 2 is a very good cook. Very, very good. I actually cooked our tea tonight. So, if I'm sick at some point during the stream, you'll know why. Don't listen to it. I appreciate it, chat. Right, come on then. Let's try and focus up. I feel like Max will go quicker than me, but we know there's more time in the wagon as well. Is this where the Ferrari career mode really kicks off after 1/3 distance? Take the first bit of the year just to get used to things, and now we really start flying. That's the goal. Nice and tidy through 1 and turn 2. Oh, a little bit sketchy on the exit. Get the throttle down though nicely and a 10th up. Use a little bit of battery up over the top of the hill. Carry the speed down. Purple again. We have got a lot of pace while in the car. Come on, we've got to try and get it nailed. Oh, there's yellows out. Someone's had an issue. No idea what. This would be where we make up some time. There we go. Caught for second up. Oh, there we go. Leclerc, 11.9. That's a very good lap time. We are going to be mighty close by that time set by our teammate then. Is it going to be a battle of the Ferraris for pole position? I don't think Verstappen's gone quicker. So it's definitely a Ferrari front row lockout at the moment. But will we be able to go any quicker than Charlie Boy? This is going to be mighty close by the end of the lap. Alonso up to P3. What an effort by the Spaniards. Will we be able to go quicker than Leclerc though? I don't think we will.
Fantastic. You've got pole position.
I've got no idea how close that was. P1, baby. Second weekend in a row. Woo! That was good. I'm happy with that.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now
Ooh.
is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
64 thousandths of a second in it. When all is said and done, that is exactly what we want to see. Pole position here in Barcelona. Fernando Alonso, though, like I said, brilliant effort to end up ahead of Verstappen there by 7 thousandths of a second. Oscar Piastri only 12 thousandths back behind the Dutchman. Russell 9 thousandths ahead of Tsunoda. This is all incredibly tight margins. Lando Norris, World Championship leader, he's had an absolute stinker. And will line up down in P11 then for the Grand Prix. Andrea Kimi Antonelli, 1.3 seconds off. And then you can see between Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson, a 7/10 gap. And then Hulkenberg's at the back of the field. Bortoletto just put over a second on Hulkenberg by the end of qualifying. That is rather impressive by the Brazilian. Well, congratulations if you had some faith in me. You have been rewarded this time. You'll have earned yourself some points. Get your predictions in, though, for the race, I guess. Let me know. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins. If you're on YouTube, you can tell me in chat. Changeable conditions in the Grand Prix. I don't know if we can do any upgrades to the car, actually. Haven't had a look at that yet. No. Oh, yes. There we go. We'll do a Halo upgrade. That'll be ready after Austria. I believe we've got everything going on at the moment. Apart from durability. Do I need any fresh engine components? No, because I took a load at Imola, didn't I? Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good, chat. Oh, I'm nervous. 66 laps here. Changeable conditions. This is going to be scary. Charlotte Leclerc moved to Twitch just for noggins. Nothing screams addiction like having to bet points on Twitch. DNF, Ocon to kill you after a pit stop. I hope we don't see Ocon in this race. In the nicest way possible. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch. Help us get partnered on Twitch. It'd be greatly appreciated. I don't know how many viewers we've got on Twitch at the moment. The YouTube streams tend to do better nowadays. But either way, watch wherever you want to. Wherever you feel happy. That's the important bit. Ocon sits on the racing line on pit exit. I hope not. If Ocon now does that, chat, I will not forgive you.
Eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here
Fair
in
enough. There you go then.
2016?
Most people are on the
2 years
YouTube.
before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated
Is there
track at
always a
Catalunya
treat in
and the
store
popular
here in
opinion of the
Barcelona,
paddock
or is it just
that we never
occasionally a
wanted the
decent
chicane
race?
in the
It's a
first
bit like
place.
Hungary.
That's
It's either
now been
great
gone.
or a
The final
snooze
corner
fest.
is much faster, and at 2.9 miles
We do,
and 14
we do.
turns,
We all love it.
await the Spanish Grand
What was your
Prix.
dinner tonight? We had
So with the race
a
not far away from
rice
starting,
bowl
here's
with
what
like
today's grid
pepper,
rundown looks like.
tomato, kidney
Lewis Hamilton
beans.
lines up
Quite a
on
healthy
pole
meal.
Vegetarian
Vegetarian,
Charles
actually,
Leclerc in
for a
P2.
change. Hey,
Considering
welcome
the
in,
rest
Sam.
of the
Hope you're doing
grid,
well, buddy.
We have Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, and Russell. Tsunoda, Stroll,
Matt
Albon,
took pole.
and Carlos Sainz.
I might
Norris,
be getting
Ocon,
somewhat okay at this
Pierre
game.
Gasly,
Oh,
and
Lando only outqualified Ocon by 1/1000th.
Doohan, Andrea Kimi
That's how you
Antonelli,
say tomato.
and Isaac Hadjar.
Tomato, tomato,
Hulkenberg,
tomato.
And Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now,
There we
it's
go.
almost
Liam
time
Lawson,
for lights
20
out,
places worth of
so
grid
let's go down
penalties.
to the
Lines up
track.
1 place lower than he was.
And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi
We've had a
Ship.
decent
There's
run of
early
races
rumours this
recently.
week about this driver, and in the words of Joe Strummer, should I stay or should I go? And it seems,
Might be the
according to
worst
rumours,
reference.
they're staying.
It is a really interesting scenario.
I can't even remember who tried to get us to
It could
join.
mean
I think it was
they may
Aston,
have a
wasn't
better
it?
offer, or they've decided to stay with their team. So I
Like,
really
sensibly
wonder
in
today
this
if we can
career
tell
mode,
by the
unless
drivers
McLaren or
in the
Red
race
Bull offer
whether
us a
they were
drive, it's not
showing
worth
off
it.
to maybe get someone's attention, or if they're going to take it a little bit more easy because they've got a secure situation going for them.
Maybe on F125 it's the year I finally win a championship with Haas.
Okay, radio
Maybe.
check, radio check.
I'll wait and see.
Radio check.
I'm not a vegetarian,
Mate,
no,
I
but we
know
do
it's
try and
hot in
have
that
at least
cockpit,
one
believe
veggie
me,
meal
but
a
your
week.
tyres are even hotter than that. You've got to work really hard today to keep them cool, otherwise we're going to suffer with our performance.
I know he's right under chat, but that engineer really looks like Ollie Behrman, and I don't know why. Like, from the side profile, he just really reminds me of Ollie. Oh, good heavens. I think the hard tire is going to be our friend today, so we're going to try and go medium early on, and then go hard to the wet period. Actually, you know what? We're going to try and go hard tire early on, just in case that wet weather shows up earlier. Changeable conditions, though, here in Barcelona. This is going to be a scary, scary race. Let's see. This career mode is still on surface and carcass for now. The Shadow of North Rend? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. You've come just at the right time, because we are ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. Everybody around me is on softs. It's 5 red lights. Oh, and it's lights out. And away we go then. Come on, get the power down nice and tidy. I mean, no surprise there. Leclerc's going to get the jump on me on the run in towards turn 1. Can we go back around the outside, though, of our teammate? Late on the brakes. There we go. We held on to the lead at the start. Absolutely what we needed to do. But I'm not too worried if Leclerc gets by, as long as Max doesn't. Because, of course, he's still one of the top threats in the World Championship. Although, for us at the moment, if Lando Norris can't score many points today, that would be rather useful. Especially with him starting down in P11, because he has got a little bit of a buffer up at the top of the table. We just need to chalk up some wins. That's what we need to be doing at the moment. Get a few more wins under our belt. Monaco proved that I can win inside this career mode, but it's just, can I do it again? That's the even bigger question. I assume Leclerc will get a run on me very soon, but whoa, we shall wait and see. Lewis Alonso fan, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I appreciate it. There should be no reason for a rewind here. I'll be very impressed if I somehow hit a wall. Unless, like, an AI does something hilariously stupid, or I do something hilariously stupid. There you go. Leclerc will say thank you very much. Try and get some slipstream off of our teammate. 3 wide. What's Leclerc doing? Why did Leclerc back out? So Leclerc leading the race, 3 wide in turn 1, on the inside, and in front, backs out. Don't quite know how that one works. Come on. If Leclerc and Verstappen can have a bit of a battle, take a bit more out of their tyres early on, that would be very, very useful for us. All I'm going to say.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
But I'm not too worried if Leclerc wins. I mean, I'd rather I win. I haven't even asked about the weather yet.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Okay,
that's good.
Seems like the best tyre for now.
Andrew, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on him. So that's really reassuring, chat. Early on, rain isn't on the horizon, which means we should have at least 20 minutes. More likely at least half an hour. But if that rain doesn't show up till quite late, that works for me. Got to obviously just manage the tyre temperature on these hards. Although I think, yeah, we're probably about to get jumped by Leclerc as well. Let's wait and see. Can Leclerc get a run on me back in towards turn 1? Gaining as Carlos sights their new fast lap of the day.
Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race.
No, he didn't, Mark. He's always lying. Mark seems to have, like, the biggest love affair with Oscar Piastri inside this game. Anybody sets the fastest lap, anybody pits, Mark just assumes it's Oscar. And I don't really know why. Yeah, we did well Saturday. The stream did really well. I'm going to probably keep Creator Series streaming on the main channel for the foreseeable. I think there was probably a little bit of hype because obviously it was the first one I was doing. But yeah, we'll probably keep streaming that on the main channel for now. Hey, thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate it, buddy. That was a lot of curb. Right, we've got to try and stay in the range of Charles nice and early. Thing is, I don't want to push and potentially overheat these tyres. I want to take it fairly nice and easy. Oh, we are out of the range. Oh, I cannot take that corner flat yet. Second time I've done that. And now Max will say thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it looks like I'm standing still, isn't it? Especially if I go for a trick through the gravel. It also puts more wear through the tyres as well, which is not good. I've got to be more careful with it. It's hammer time. It's a bit early for hammer time just yet. Currently, it's nurse the tyres time. Ugh. And try not to bottle it time. Oscar there almost clattered into the back of me, but he did a good job to avoid it. Is this going to be one of those races where Verstappen is disgustingly OP? That's the ultimate question. Yeah, we just can't quite hang early on. And I don't really want to let those two get away too early. Oh, I double shifted. Here's the thing, like, I want to try and keep these guys fairly close. I assume they're two stopping.
Verstappen's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1 minute, 17.3. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. Now fresh softs. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.1 seconds. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining.
Wonderful news. Okay, so the team definitely think max at the very least then is 2 stopping. That's reassuring. So at least we know about that. Because occasionally, some of the AI will attempt a 1-stop here. Which I can't do, but the AI can. Struggling with the balance of the car quite a lot though early on.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
When we get the first 1v1, which I think will most likely still be toast, it will be absolute cinema. I think it's going to take a little while longer just yet, but it's going to be good. It's brilliant. So my sister got a cat a few months ago. Called Pepper, except for I always call her Pickles. She might be the dumbest cat in the world. Like, so since they got her, the furthest she has left the house is about 8 feet. She just doesn't really see the point in going any further away. So they'll let her out of a morning. She will go in the garden and stare at just a fence panel for like half an hour. And then turn herself 90 degrees and stare at another fence panel for like another half an hour. And then just come back inside. They're not sure what she's doing out there, why she's staring at those fence panels. But that seems to be the life she likes living. But where she's now got a lot more confidence, she's quite happy to cuddle. And that's quite nice. Pickles, so we don't believe she's got any vision problems. We're just fairly certain she's inbred. Maybe she is a garden designer. Maybe she's sat in their garden going, oh, they could have done so much more with this place. So they don't know for sure, but yeah, they're fairly certain. Because she's a rescue from a farm. So they think, yeah, her parents might have been brother and sister. Pickles on Grand Designs. That would be incredible. Oh, we're starting to set some better lap times, but we still can't do a lot against these guys early on. So I don't know when they're going to pit, but I just want to be able to stick with one of them. Like, if I let Oscar through like that, I then want to be able to hang with him if we can, and not spin off that curve. Texas or Alabama? I think Alabama is more commonly to that, isn't it? We've got to play the long game in this race, chat. That's all I'm thinking about. Like, the AI have tried to go for a very, very aggressive start. And I'm not interested. Yeah, she might be a bit of a redneck cat. Have you got any streaming tips? I'm far from an expert streamer. I've been very, very lucky in the fact, obviously, I built up a YouTube audience first. So I've always kind of had a few people here. But I would just say, if you want to do it, just start doing it. It's always the thing, though, that they say you've just got to keep talking. Which, for me, of course, is okay. For a lot of people, I can understand that's a lot more difficult. I want to start a Haas career on Twitch. I would just say try and stream regularly. And views will come. And I do have excellent mods that make life a whole lot easier. Absolutely. What's my favourite roast? What, like meat to have with a roast dinner, or... If you can yap for hours, you're already halfway there. Thank you, thank you.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
So I am 25 years old. I was a millennium baby, which always makes calculating my age quite easy. It's great that way. Everybody else's age is confusing, but mine, nice and easy. I don't have an Alabama cat, my sister does. Right, so we're able to stick with Oscar now then, which is nice. Although Leclerc and Max are still quite quick up the front.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Most of those things aren't true, Smurf. 25 grows older than dinosaurs. Am I that old, chat? Do you guys think I'm that old? It's what I think about, like... Obviously, as I get older, like, what will I do? About, like, making... Like, can I still be doing this in my 50s? Is that, like, a thing? I got no idea. Although I say that, actually, some people that I watch are quite a lot older and make videos nowadays. Roast meat, turkey is my absolute favourite. It's my main reason to get excited for Christmas. Turkey, chicken, beef, pork, in that order for me, and then lamb at the bottom. 50 years old telling my kids. But it's more like last 212 and I spoke about. Of course, we're not planning on having kids in the near future or anything like that. But on the one hand, surely I'm going to be like, if I'm still doing this, that is, surely I'm going to be like the cool dad that has all the new game consoles and stuff when they come out because I need them for work. On the other hand, am I going to have to be also the dad that's like, you can't go in his office unless he's in there? Hey, thank you for the raid, Born to Play. Hope you're having a good one, mate. What have you been streaming tonight? Like, are we going to have to tell, like, are the kids going to be like, oh, I want to play on Dad's Xbox? And, like, last 212 has to go, no, that's in his office. Or watch Matt212 Junior when you retire. Surely, yeah, I'll pass on the Matt212 channel. I think I used to, like, this was probably 10 years ago now. I think I used to watch a guy that used to make, like, Clash of Clans videos that did genuinely give his channel to his kid. Can't remember his name now off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, I could have a permanent iRacing team, couldn't I? That'd be great. If you ever want kids, absolutely. People often say I already give off either old man or dad energy, so I definitely want kids in the future. Right, so we've kind of found ourselves in a bit of a rhythm now, chat. As we get to lap 10, we're just sat in behind Oscar. We're doing our own thing. I think if we can start taking a bit of time out of Leclerc, then we might have to go for it. But we'll wait and see. Favorite way to cook eggs? I can make scrambled eggs. I can make fried eggs. I sometimes make last 212 scrambled eggs. Although the problem is our new microwave is a different wattage to what I'm used to cooking eggs with. So I'm struggling with that a little bit.
Engine's running hot. Let's try and keep it cooler.
Oh, that left-hand side tyre is already looking a bit angry. It's not getting too warm, but it's definitely not looking great. So we might be able to get that to about half distance. I think we're going to be one-stopping anyway before the rain. But if we could get that just past half distance, that would be ideal. I think we've got to try and find a way around Oscar soon. Matt212 and Matt212 Junior co-op career mode. Absolute scenes, chat. When my 8-year-old kid mugs me off on F1. I mean, the thing is as well, like, will there still be F1 games coming out by then? Let's hope so. Otherwise, I am going to be out of a job. Right, I think we're going to try and go for it this time round. Actually, we're not even going to close in on Oscar enough, I don't think. Microave, sorry. Ugh. Oscar just got slower at the end of the straight then. That was a little bit weird. So Leclerc and Max are still having a good battle up in front. So we won't get F126. I think we'll get F126. The real question is, will we get F136?
Don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
Getting switched back. That's it. No more playing on the Xbox. Surely Gary and I will still be doing an F138 career mode by then. Although saying that, I don't believe Gary wants kids. I think we've talked about that before on stream. There you go, chat. Locked in. And then, like, Matt212 Junior will be watching, like, I'll show him F125, and he'll be like, God, that game sucks. Like, where's all the, like, newfangled things that come in games by then? I'm like, see, this is what we had to put up with back in the day. Like, this is the mad thing. Like, 15 years from now, people will go, God, games back then looked terrible. Just like we think about games from 15 years ago. I don't think I'll be having children with Gary. Although Gary and I would be a great gay couple. I reckon. They get so sassy with each other if you come to the co-op streams. It'd be fantastic. Nelson Mandela Beard, sorry. The worst name ever given to a child. A white child, I should specify. Oh, we got yellows. Verstappen. What's happened to Verstappen? Oh, he's spun. Is he out? Is he getting going again? He's getting... Oh, that's annoying.
Car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace.
I think Verstappen might... Is he going?
Make sure to keep it positive. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember...
Oh, Verstappen's been disqualified! Parked in a dangerous location. The Dutchman's gone then, chat. I don't know whether I want to pit. I think we need to try and stay out. Unless the team have got an update on the weather for me.
Which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Drama in the Spanish Grand Prix. We'll leave it on that. Right, come on. I need a weather update.
Conditions look stable at the moment.
Okay.
No rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So Leclerc and Oscar then will take the opportunity to pit. That's fair enough. So we will be back in P1. That has pretty much worked out perfectly for the AI, though. So Tsunoda then will leave Barcelona, still ahead of Verstappen in the championship. That's quite insane. So this, I do highlights on Matt212 gameplay from these streams. Rewind. So my second F1 channel. That's where all my kind of F1 stream highlights go. Hey, Mr. Sashalov. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome back.
Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
So AI now then have got a bit more split strategy with it. Leclerc's on mediums, Russell's on mediums. Piastri and Alonso, I believe, are hoping that the rain will come a bit sooner, but we shall wait and see. Hey, thank you for the bits, Smurf. I appreciate it, buddy. We are closer, chat, to 2050 than 2000. How scary is that? Wait, what works? What was broken? Should a pit? I'm quite happy on these hard tyres at the moment. I think I'll be a bit of a sitting duck again, but I feel like the pace is getting there. Like, if I pit and gone to mediums, I probably wouldn't be able to take them as far as I might be able to take the hards. That's the only thing I was a bit worried about. And we don't know when the rain's going to come. I could have possibly gone mediums and tried to be a bit safe with it, but I think track position at the moment is important. So, Social Blade does not factor in Social Blade factors in short format for views, but it does not factor in that obviously the revenue on those views is a lot less. A lot of my views, especially on the main channel, come from short format. So it's definitely not quite that high, is all I'm going to say. Thoughts on the new UK internet law? I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I mean, this is obviously, we're talking about over 18 content here. It seems like most people that aren't happy about it are ones that are trying to watch over 18 content a lot. Which, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to comment on any of that too much, but yeah, it doesn't change anything for me. I can understand there's a little bit of a risk of, you know, if some of those companies get hacked or something like that, that information can be used against you. But, you know, you kind of run that risk anyway by putting your information online.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
Right, here we go then. Let's control the pace on the restart. Yeah, one of those. I think it's exposed a lot of people, this new law. SG, thank you for the follow, buddy. Or SJ, sorry, I should say. Right, where do we go, chat? When do I go? I think we've got to try and take Leclerc by surprise, but that's not that easy. I've also got no temperature in the rear tyres anymore. I'm going to try and go. Now! Run away! I've got a decent jump on Charles, actually, to be fair. Try and break the slipstream as well, back down towards turn 1. I've actually done very well off of that launch, and I think Leclerc's going to be under pressure from Piastri. Again, though, got to remember, we've got cold tyres. Ugh. Nice and easy. Oh, that's worked out beautifully. 1.5 seconds. I mean, we'll lose that probably by the end of the lap to Oscar because he's on softs again, but I'm happy. Yeah, government security isn't that great, I think is the main issue with that. What AI do I race against? 110. We run maxed out AI inside this career mode. Hence why, despite the fact that I pulled 1.5 seconds on Oscar by turn 1, he's immediately all up my trumpet again. I think Leclerc is really struggling though. I think Ferrari have given us some proper Ferrari strategies. Try and break the toe. A little bit dangerous. But all good. So really now we've got to try and control this pace for as long as we can. We can stay ahead of the AI here for a few laps. That would be very useful. Exactly, Callum. My friends with any other F1 YouTubers but Gary. I mean, I speak to a few other people fairly regularly. Of course, now I speak to the guys in the Creator series. Obviously, I've done some racing with a few other people before as well. It's always kind of that thing where it feels like most of like the F1 community now is on Twitch rather than YouTube. Not that long ago, it felt like pretty much everybody was just making YouTube videos and there weren't that many streamers. Now it feels like there's a lot of streamers and not as many people making videos anymore. Or if you're making videos apart from Arrow, you're probably doing both. Yeah, Gary and I are not friends, chat. We're like Hamilton and Rosberg. Now, who am I kidding? I love Gary. He's a good guy.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain
there we go then. So we probably could have gambled it onto a set of the medium then, because we've got yellows out. Someone's slowing down.
Clear.
So now we really got to try and defend from Oscar. We want to try and get to that wet period. Who's dropping to the wayside though, alongside Verstappen in this race? No, it's Leclerc! Charles Leclerc out of the Grand Prix. Ah, oh, damn it, man. our teammate then. We were having a good race with him early on, and perhaps that explains why he struggled so much off of the restart.
Charles is out of the race.
We are officially flying the Ferrari flag. Oh, 2 big names, though, already out in this Grand Prix. It gives Tsunoda and I a huge chance, and Norris, I guess. Ugh. I mean, Max did it to himself. Leclerc's just been unlucky, but still. Yeah, no, I've known Will for a few years. Will's quite a big F1 fan, so I've known him for a few years, actually. Spoken to him a couple of times. Right, we just got to keep doing the same thing, though, on the run back in towards turn 1. Break the slipstream from Piastri. And then as soon as you go... I mean, I can't do much about that straight line speed, can I? Try and keep the nose there. Wheel to wheel. We'll make it work. Who's the most famous person not F1 driver I've ever met?
Okay, Lewis. Piastri's behind. We want to keep
I
them
don't
behind,
know.
please. It's critical for our race.
Got no idea. I mean, Sam Ryder's followed me on TikTok for a long time. I know it's not the same as meeting him, but... Hey, welcome in, Chris. I'm doing well, thanks, buddy. Hopefully you are as well. We are desperately trying to defend the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Team want me now to stay directly ahead of Piastri until the end of 27. I'm not optimistic about that. Either way, we will only be boxing for a set of inters. I keep going past the button, though. Oh, this time around I won't stand much of a chance.
Focus on the driving.
I mean, what does the game want me to do there? Oh, here comes Alonso.
It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end.
Surely Alonso could be a threat today, as we will absolutely squeeze him out down in turn 1. The real question is, how quickly can Oscar get away? Yeah, the most famous non-F1 person I've ever met is the last 212. You... Wait, sorry? I don't think I've ever heard this one, Dart. Yeah, I mean, Oscar has immediately bolted, though. Trying to use a bit of battery, see if I can keep up with him, but I'm not optimistic. I mean, both Spaniards here are doing very well. Sainz up to P5. Tsunoda's having a bit of a stinker in that remaining Red Bull. So McLaren need Oscar to do well here. Well, I mean, Oscar's winning. But obviously Lando leading the championship. Oscar's not started this year great. I am subscribed to Dart. Right, we're almost at 1/3 distance. How do I fix that? Run less wing. Yeah, the AI just hilariously OP at Abu Dhabi is the main problem. Like, in the straights, they use so much battery. I can't remember the exact numbers on the setup, but I would say if you want to be competitive against the AI there, you might have to drop the wing by, like, 8 on front and rear. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that Oscar cannot make it to that wet period. Otherwise, he's in a really good spot. And of course, we will probably get completely screwed over if it stays intermediate conditions for long. If it goes from inters to full wets, not much of a problem. If it stays on inters, we're in trouble. Because as we're all well aware, the intermediate tyre sim data on this game is completely out of whack. Where's Leclerc? He's retired. He had a mechanical failure.
Get your head down.
Oh, I'm draining too much battery at the moment, man. Here comes Alonso again. Nope, not enough. I mean, he's doing very well in that Aston Martin. Sainz up to 4th! The Spaniards are on fire. F1 setups do not work on F2 cars. You have to drive them completely differently. I will be making some F2 setups, don't you worry. Fair enough, Doc. Come on.
Okay, you're losing a
Bohemian
small amount of
Matt212
time
is the
to
best
car
video
behind.
YouTube has
Just
seen
keep pushing.
since Vine compilations. It is right up there. And see, we wouldn't have been able to experience that if I listened to Alex Gillen and made my donation face smaller. Right, what are the teams saying about the rain?
We think we might see some rain.
Oh, okay,
ETA
that's good,
about
that's
15
good.
Minutes. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
So we could be seeing rain about lap 40 then. Which, it's going to be a tall order to get these tyres there. But Oscar shouldn't be able to. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for. However, Russell might. So we will wait and see. I wonder actually what strategies Oscar is on now.
Okay, the
Has he
McLaren
still got 2 more
driver's ahead of you,
stops?
And the time last lap, 1:16.6. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
Good lord.
2.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop.
Okay.
Dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Give it everything you got.
So Oscar is trying to get to the end then. As there is bold 212. What a beautiful face. Did Karim say anything to me after the race? I apologised to him. And I was like, I had no idea, sorry, that you were still trying to go all the way around the outside. But then I watched it back on his POV. I think I was giving him enough space until he turned in on me. Because he kind of turned into my side pod. And kind of that dragged us both out a little bit more. Which I think was probably not ideal. But then he was like, yeah, don't worry about it too much. My race was already ruined. And then he was like, yeah, I did give you a love tap the next lap. Which I was kind of there, like, seemed a bit... Like, it didn't give me any front wing damage, so I'm not worried about it at all. But I'm kind of there going, like, someone makes an innocent mistake. Like, if that was genuinely his attempt to try and give me front wing damage, then I'm kind of like, it's a bit childish. I don't think it was. But if it was, I'd be a bit disappointed. The bait out on Hayden was diabolical. I knew Hayden was going to do that, man. I knew Hayden was going to do that. I said it beforehand. I was like, Hayden's definitely going to try and take me out on the formation lap. I mean, I basically did the F1 equivalent of breaking his knees. Like, I don't know if you guys ever see those clips of, like, when someone does a fake in basketball or football. I basically did the F1 equivalent of that. You best believe that'll be going up as a short in the next couple of days. What day are you doing a live stream of Forza Horizon 5? I have not played that game in so long, man. I might do some streams when Horizon 6 launches. Problem is, all the Horizon games just come out broken nowadays, and it's really frustrating. I don't think it made it into Gillen's paddock, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna use Hayden's POV. Because it was hilarious. So Oscar's pulling out at a good 6/10 a lap. I don't know how long he's going to be able to take those softs. I would assume he can't take them much more than 20 laps, but he's doing a very good job on them. Strategy so far in this race has been very interesting. So, next Creator Series race is Hungary, and then I believe the final 3 this season are all Mystery Grand Prix. Ugh. I bet you donated Alex Skin 600k for charity. Why? Aztec, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on him. Hope you're doing well. You have any pace for Hungary? Not normally. I suck at Hungary. I cannot stress that enough. Like, it's probably one of my weakest tracks in the entire game. Always has been, always will be. Survive and steal P50. Exactly. We've got a point on the board. That's all that matters. I did get quite distracted. Ugh. Sorry, Fernando. Nope, he didn't. He backed out. He backed out. It's fine. So, oh yeah, these tyres are starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not sure we'll be able to take him to the wet period. When are the teams saying?
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I will not pit onto a fresh set of dry compound tyres, chat. We will be staying out until the inters. The only problem is I think Oscar's going to be doing the same. So we probably really should have switched to the medium. We're doing a pretty good job though holding up Alonso, although I have got the fastest car on a straight line and he's got the slowest.
Rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
Yeah, 4 more laps, but of course it'll take a bit longer before it gets properly wet. We shall wait and see. LH44 welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I have been well and truly Ferrari'd. We have been Ferrari'd. But it's alright at the moment. I don't think Oscar's pulling much away from me anymore. Gap was 4.6 last lap. Let's see what it's up to by the end of this one. Bold 212 with sunglasses. A fantastic combo. Roughly £400 to £600. What platform are you on, TJ? Is my first question. And I can guide you from there. Upgrade, not update. No, don't worry. Are you on Xbox? Are you on PlayStation? Are you on PC? What console are you on? That is Rasta212, Callum. From my time out in Kingston Town. Do you not know I have Jamaican heritage? So we only lost about 3/10. Have both an Xbox and a PS5. Don't really matter which one. I would honestly suggest then, considering... Obviously, depends whether you want to have the ability to upgrade it down the line. But I would consider, TJ, looking into a Fanatec CSL GT DD. Exactly what I've got. You can buy a boost kit for dirt cheap online elsewhere, but it then means you can use it on both if you buy an Xbox compatible wheel rim. That would be what I'd consider. I can't remember exactly how much the CSL GT DD is. But don't bother buying the boost kit. Because you can buy that for dirt cheap elsewhere.
We need to reduce the 5-second gap to the car ahead.
I'm trying, damn it. But that would be what I'd recommend doing. If you do decide to go with that, I do have a Fanatec link. If you order through that, you help me out as well. Which would be greatly, greatly appreciated. It costs no extra for you. but I just get a small kickback from the sail. But that's what I'd be looking at if I were you, TJ.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Hey, welcome in BSJ. Hope we're doing well, buddy. When are we getting the 2025 new office tour? Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I'm still trying to sort out the last few bits with it. And just getting the place tidied up, and at the moment it's still quite like bare, almost. Where I haven't got like a lot of the stuff on the walls still and things like that. But I will be getting one done soon. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, Fernando.
Dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Now you tell me, Mark. Or Jeff, or whatever your name is. Huge slide. Mark then goes, oh yeah, you might not have much grip anymore. Hey, welcome in, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, buddy. What? Did I just get floor damage?
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
It never done that before in this race. How odd is that? Just took a little bit too much curve through there, apparently. I don't think I've ever had that on this game.
Don't forget, box this
I run sim damage on everything. Come on, I want to see Oscar into the pit soon. What do you think of Alex Dunn? I like him. He's doing well this year. Yeah, my car's just falling apart, apparently. Like, I've attacked that curve and this curve so many times. Why does turn 9 suddenly upset it? When's the next Creator Series race? Saturday. Hungary. Will we get into the rain? It's definitely looking more and more overcast. So Oscar Pitt, what, like lap 15? So he can't be able to go much further on those tires. I'm just kind of hoping that he either has to pit like one lap before it rains or something. Hey, thank you very much, TJ, buddy. I appreciate it. Like I said, look for a CSL GTDD. I think you can get like the normal ready-to-race pack for about 600, I want to say. But like I said, don't get the boost kit. Buy that off somewhere else. And if you get like an Xbox-compatible wheel in the future, you'll be able to play on all three.
6 seconds to the next car. 6 seconds.
Championship Edition Season 3. F1 Championship Edition Season 3 will be coming back later on in the summer.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
So I've kind of got a bit of a plan for F1 CE, but I need a couple of other bits to fall in place first. Yeah, I've got to try and avoid losing my wing. That'll be the goal on Saturday. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. So, how quick is it then before this becomes quite torrential? We saw it Spa in Co-op last week. It was almost immediate. So, I can't imagine it's going to be very long because this rain is meant to get quite heavy.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed
I
it.
don't think
Keep
that's
that in
about
mind as you
inters.
approach.
I think that was
Well,
about
it's
dries.
time.
Oh no!
It's time to box now.
Of course! As soon as I go past the pit lane, Mark could have told me those two things in either order and decided to do it the wrong way around. I love that. That's the most Ferrari thing ever, and now we've got no grip by the time I get into T1. That is the most Ferrari strat I've ever seen on this game. Everybody's in, apart from Oscar and I. Utterly ridiculous. So how many cars are we going to get undercut by? Come on. DRS has already been disabled. It's been raining for less than a minute.
Wait for further updates.
So yeah, I'm officially an Alpine driver. So gap to Alonso, 23 seconds. No. Ah. We did well there to keep it out of the wall. Oh, there's just no I mean, look at that. It's just sliding around all over the show.
Alright, we're seeing puddles now, and the dry tyre isn't capable of moving that water out of the way. Looks like
Yeah,
we're
we lost a
around
good
the crossover
5
point
seconds
for
to
the
Oscar.
intermediates.
Why have I got nothing left on these tyres? Have I got a puncture? No, nothing's punctured. It just feels like it. I'm having to crawl around so slowly. I mean, we've almost lost a pit stop in 1 lap. How stupid is that? I have been well and truly Ferrari'd. No, don't understand. Last car on the dry compound tyre. Love that. Absolutely love that. Thank you for the bits, Crisp. I appreciate it. And Dart.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there,
Lewis
mate.
almost
We're
running out of
delighted
fuel
with
in the
that.
IRL race. I mean, again, that's just a very Ferrari thing, isn't it? So, to be fair, Oscar's almost been jumped as well, which
That
is
was
more
our last
annoying.
stop. No more
Because
scheduled pit
could
stops.
we have
Let's
been
go.
in the lead of this race had we pit 1 lap sooner? We're coming just behind Norris. But how heavy is the rain meant to get? That's the real question.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Because we could see a switch to full wets quite soon, and I would encourage that. I would rather it goes to full wets than stays in intermediate conditions, simply for the fact the AI will be less OP. It might well be that we burn through 1 set of inters and then go to full wets. We'll wait and see.
Let's use overtake and
Oh,
burn off some
no.
of this energy.
Are we doing another song, lads? Yeah, we got very unlucky there with that whole pit cycle. We pretty much got as unlucky as you could. I had to do an entire lap on the wrong tyre. It was already ready for inters. So now, Sainz in a Williams, unironically in Season 1, is battling for the win. We've got both Spaniards on the podium right now, and Oscar looks vulnerable. These next few laps, though, are just going to be about survival. I mean, this is one of the worst tracks for tyre temperature on this game, and now we're on intermediates.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Come on, I want full wets. I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll basically shred through this set and then go full wets. Because it is meant to get there, I believe. And the full wets do work quite well on this game, unlike IRL. This is just a skill issue, absolutely. I'm not that good at driving in the rain anyway on this game. Your son could be Matt212. He could.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds.
I think our pace is alright at the moment, isn't it? I mean, Lando should be one of, if not the quickest car on track. I don't think we're losing much to him, are we? Gotta try and pull away from Gasly and Ocon.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving
Who's
on
winning the
anytime soon.
championship? I still think Oscar. That's a good song, to be fair. Chris, I wouldn't complain if you did that one. Hey, where's tyre status? Oh, there.
Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
Ah. Are you sure, Mark? Can't we go to full wets? Normally he's wrong on this game. I mean, it's starting to look a little bit sketchy. We could end up on full wets fairly soon. Who knows? Thank you very much, Ben, for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hey, good luck, Dart. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Have a good one. Hopefully I'll get to the end, but I'm not optimistic. Yeah, we're not really losing anything to these guys in front. We're just not going any quicker. That's the problem. And I don't know whether we would in full wet conditions either. What's my favourite rock band? I don't really listen to much rock music, so I got no idea. I like the Foo Fighters. Does that count? Are Foo Fighters a rock band, chat? Goes to show my level of music knowledge. Is it worth sticking out on inters? We will not get to the end on this set, I don't believe. They're looking alright at the moment. They can very quickly deteriorate as soon as they start overheating. But they're looking alright. Maybe it's possible. Matt listens to classical music. Absolutely. BBC Classics 24/7 me, chat. I've actually got Beethoven's 4th Symphony on in my headphones right now. I mean, if the inter's the quickest tyre...
3.3 seconds.
That was a bit of a trim. If the inter's the quickest tyre and we can take him to the end, then I probably will attempt to. But I just don't know if they will be. Depends. It's kind of that horrible thing as well of if the AI don't pit, then sometimes you're tempted to. If the AI do pit, sometimes you're tempted to stay out there. Gotta be Will I Am, and this is the formula. God, what a good song, man. I felt like that was like a weird dream of some sort. That song was everywhere for about 3 days. Such a bad song, man. What is your favourite supercar? If I could have any supercar right now. I mean, it's that horrible balance, isn't it? Of would you want to pick something old and valuable? Or would you want something modern? That was weird. I have no idea. What supercar? Thing is, chat, I unironically, like, if things went really well for a few years, I would unironically love a Ferrari FF, which isn't technically really a supercar, but I just think they're so cool as like a practical family car that's also got a 6.5 litre Ferrari V12 in it. They've depreciated horrendously as well, so I wouldn't be so worried about how much money I'd lose on it. Yeah, McLaren F1, Nissan GTR, all those kind of things. It's my favourite F1 car of all time. Probably the MP44. I still argue the MP44 is the only time in Formula 1 history that we've seen two drivers, the two best drivers in the sport, at that moment, in by far and away the best car going against each other. The fact they came so close to a perfect season of wins is crazy. They were like 5 laps away from a perfect year. Yeah, get FFs quite cheap nowadays.
Are you coping okay with this weather?
I appreciate your optimism, Crisp. You playing NASCAR 25? Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. The next car I'll be buying will be for Matt212. Or the next car Matt212 and I are buying, I should say, will be her car. Like my BMW now, especially where I don't really drive anywhere much, I'm probably just going to keep for the foreseeable future. Don't know how long for exactly, but I enjoy it. It's still plenty quick enough. It's practical. It does everything I need. Firing a Mustang. Yeah, I don't think Matt212 will drive a Ford Mustang. I mean, maybe she'd like one, but... a Ford Mustang would not be my first choice of car. Air Fryer, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. What family wagon would you buy? So again, this is kind of like my toss-up. If I had to have a car tomorrow that was like money no object, but it had to be the only car I'd have for the rest of my life, I'd either go Audi RS6, Audi RSQ8, or BMW M3 Touring. Those would be like the three. Because the RSQ8 is basically just a Lamborghini Urus without Lamborghini badges all over it. Twisted Dreams 44, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How much do I earn to the exact pound? That changes every single month. Yeah, we're losing a bit of time to Lando each lap, but we're not actually losing anything to George. Quite a few German cars. Yeah, German cars are just good. There's a reason German cars are popular. Some German cars. I wouldn't have a Merc, weirdly. There's no... apart from like an AMG GT, because they've depreciated horrendously as well. There's no other Merc that I'd immediately jump to. Hey, no worries, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's not many British options left. Last 212 would like an Aston Martin 707. Oh, sorry, DBX even. Not one of the 7. Well, she would happily, I'm sure, have the 707 version, but she'd love a DBX, which I don't mind them. I wouldn't be opposed to one. I have watched some of F1 Academy this year. I don't watch it as much as like I tried to with F2 and F3, but I watched it a little bit. The one thing I do like about F1 Academy as well is they stream the races on YouTube, which I think is fantastic. Oh, 99. Oh, I thought you were going to say the 180E. Or was it 180 or 190, sorry? The Mercedes 190. Yeah, it was 190, wasn't it? The Evo. That thing is such a cool car. Ugh! No! I was too busy reading chat. What would it take for you to send a follower a PS5? I've got no idea. Does the last 212 only drive automatic? No shit, her car is manual. I'm the automatic one. I mean, I can drive a manual and I drive her car, but I have an automatic. Where on earth am I going? I try and read chat as best as I can. Occasionally it means I make an error. But I'm kind of there like, if you're live streaming and not reading chat, what's kind of the point in live streaming? Is what I don't get. 6 litre V8, yeah. I could cope. It's always the Dodge Vipers. Because one, you always forget they were a V10, because they just don't sound like a V10. They were like 8.3 litre or something. Like an 8 litre V10 is ridiculous. Gordon Murray T50 is another very popular one. I could be tempted by a... oh, not really, but... Actually, that's another one, chat, I forgot to mention. Porsche 911 Dakar. Absolutely love those. That'd be something I would... That'd be up their dream car.
And gap to the car in front, 8.1 seconds.
Because like the Staratos I don't mind as well, but the 911 Dakar, I would actually love to have one of those. I remember when they first came out and there was one in London. that was just caked in mud, and it looked so cool. Thing is, I'd want it in like the fake Rothman's livery as well, but then you do look like a bit of a pillock. I saw, for the first time ever, last weekend, a Lotus 211 on the road. I'd never seen one before. They're bigger than I was expecting them to be. Like, there's so much front end on them. I would never have one, but it was quite interesting. Right, so there's a bit of a dry line forming, but yeah, intermediate just seems to be the way to go. Tyre wear is non-existent on these inters. I've been really surprised.
Lando ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 8.3 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Time last lap, 1 minute 27.5.
Have the air, I've got to make another
back
stop.
by around 4/10 a lap. Give it everything you got.
So I don't believe the AI are pitting again, chat. We might genuinely just be on the road to P6 in this race. Unless we can really dig deep and try and close in on George a bit. He seems to be struggling. On a weekend where I thought we might be able to outscore Lando, we have struggled. Well, we just got screwed, didn't we?
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh, the Audi V12 and the Q7. So sick. So ridiculous, like 1,200 newton meters of torque. So I've met Matt and Tommy before. They're quite chill in person. Thing is, chat, I remember X-Matty G making YouTube videos back in the day. He used to say some wild stuff.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
So teams still think that the inters are the way to go. I'm still hoping at some point they say full wet so we can try and gamble. I will just do whatever the AI don't in that scenario. But it's definitely getting a little bit slip-slidey. Well, I reckon actually wets might be the way to go here. Now, some of the AI are pitting. Oh, this could get interesting. So, there's a bit of a weird thing in this game, chat, where basically if the team think it's kind of on the cusp, wets are actually normally slightly quicker, just because of the way the delta works and the way the game calculates it. But I might have to do whatever the AI don't do at this stage. Although I think the circuit is still getting damper and damper. So what does Oscar do then? Oscar stays out. I have no idea whether any of those guys will pit. Alonso stays out. Sainz stays out. Yeah, I think we've got to stay out. Yeah, they're all staying out of the front. Do I want to gamble it? Problem is, none of the quick cars have gone to full wet, so I've got no idea.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.6 seconds.
I would never have a Morgan. Not a fan of them, to be completely honest. Just never have I liked the design. I can understand why people do like the design, but yeah, never liked him. Do a Ferrari and gamble on hards. Kind of thing Ferrari would do. Yeah, the rain's going to stop in 3 hours. What's for hards now?
It might be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets on. We've seen a few teams change over already.
Okay, so, yeah, there you go. Ferrari, 1 lap behind me. I think we're still doing alright though, aren't we, at the moment on these inters. It's a little bit sketchy in places, but like I said, unless some of the front runners do it, and unless they're much quicker than me, I'm not convinced it's worth it. Will Oscar pit now, then? No. Thank you for the follow, Boom. Welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Do we gamble it? Do we just go the other way and try something different? Oh, Russell. No, Russell's not in. Don't believe. No, Russell's not in. You know what? We'll gamble it, chat. 20 laps to go. We'll see if we can go quicker than the AI. I'm going to have to make up a lot of time, but... make sure I get stopped, thank you. How many drivers are out of the race? 2. Leclerc and Verstappen. It's my favourite rare car I've ever seen. Oh, I made a bad choice, chat. Stroll's pit. If ever there was a sign that you hadn't made the right call, instant Lance Stroll's done the same thing. We're still inside the top 10, though, so... right, well, at least we know these tyres should definitely get to the end. But will we be quicker than Albon and Ocon? Let's wait and see. Got to get some temperature in them. Oh, immediately. You can feel the edge of the circuit. It's just so weird, in fact, it doesn't feel like the wets actually move away any extra water. Oh, come on. I mean, they don't feel any worse, but they don't feel any better either. I mean, I know we're trying to get them up to temperature, but they just kind of feel like the same, which is not ideal.
Use overtake now. Come on, push hard.
Well, there you go. Russell's in, so clearly some of them are considering it. Just a pain they didn't do it earlier, because I could have tried to gamble the other way. I don't even know what lap times we were doing. There you go, more and more of them are going for it. Ocon's in even. So at least we're going to get one spot back. Yeah, we're not really taking anything out of Albon, are we?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.6 seconds.
Ah, the T50 is a cool car. Right, so Russell's now out behind Albon. 10 seconds up the road, though. Yeah, unless we start taking time out of Albon now, I think the intermediate might still be the quicker tyre, which is not good. How can the team be telling me to go full wets and the inter still be quicker? Especially when I do things like that. Everybody's pitting though. Lando's staying out. But Oscar's in. Both Spaniards are in. Ooh, ah. I mean, I could be tempted to go back to Inters at this rate. Like, we're losing almost a second a lap to Albon.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. It's hard to say if Inters or wets are better right now.
It's not hard to say, Mark. We've been watching Albon go quicker than me. This is... We're really doing a Ferrari strategy at the moment. We're really on a Ferrari strategy. See, Sonoda's on Inters.
That was a fantastic
What is
stop,
this?
faster than we were expecting.
I guarantee now the rain will get heavier. I guarantee it. Again, got to get temperature into the tyres, but hopefully we're going to be quick.
Weather's changing now.
Oh, don't do this, Mark. Don't now say, oh, I reckon the full wets now are definitely the way to go. Ugh. Right, come on. Once we get the tyres up to temperature, we should be fine. Oh, look at that. Already taking a bit of time out of Antonelli. I mean, we lost it all on the exit, but still. Oh, Lando's in. This game is so weird. It's just impossible to kind of predict.
Okay,
Yeah, we're definitely
heavy
going
rain
quicker.
is staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
So I guess that's one thing where this game's realistic, like IRL. The fact that the full wets don't work. I mean, they don't feel bad, but look at that. Look how much time we're already taking out of these guys. Same, I pit twice. If we just stayed on the inter, we could have been in quite a good spot. Ooh, that's not the line.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.3 seconds.
Yeah, we're down in P12. Points is definitely still possible. We are going quicker than a lot of guys just in front. Say, originally I was there going, if we could recover back to P5, I'd be happy. That I don't think is going to happen now. Yeah, maybe actually, I don't know. 16 laps to go though, we're doing alright. Ugh! Don't hit that curb. God, that just threw the back end. You sometimes get that feeling that the car's ice skating. Have you seen the way I drive all the time?
Okay, a few drivers are fitting full wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
Nope. No, we don't, Mark. It has been quite an interesting race, I'll give it that. It's a shame we got completely robbed during that first pit stop, but it has been an interesting one. Also got to be careful I don't cook these inters, because I could still wreck them before the end.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, there you go. Yuki's in. He's given up with the inter. But we're still going quicker than Antonelli.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our
When is the next
strategy.
stream? Thursday night. We'll be back with Creator Series iRacing. We've got a 3-hour race from Sebring, so it's going to be a late one. Yeah, Thursday and Saturday we've got streams this week.
Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres.
No, don't care, Mark. Stop talking. Well, I tell you what, Oscar Piastri winning this is not a bad scenario for us in terms of the championship. I'd rather it was Alonso. What a storyline that would be. I look like Mr. Beast. Do I?
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds.
Can't honestly say I think anybody's ever said that to me before. Normally the one I get is Dan Ticktum. So gap to Albon then, 8.6 seconds.
That overtake button a bit more. Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box.
Yeah, I can't believe Gillen's hating on me, man. I mean, to be fair, I was already thinking about it. I probably should change the stream overlay a bit. If I want to do Twitch a bit more, I probably should make it look a bit more professional. Good lord, Callum. I have no idea what Tom's real name is. I probably should know. Ugh. So that lap we took about half a second out of Albon. Still want to try and find a way around Antonelli before then. The rain's getting worse. Dave, thank you for the follow. Is Mark going to tell me that every single lap as soon as I cross the start-finish line? Because if so, I'm going to have to mute him. If we stay on the dry line, though, or the drier line, it works quite well.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Exactly. So why are you telling me to box constantly? The most Ferrari strats you ever did see. It's actually quite impressive we're running this low down in this Grand Prix with Max and Charles gone. So many random cars ahead of me. Right, come on, I've got to try and find a way around Antonelli soon. See, look, so far this lap, when you actually get it hooked up, taking a decent amount of time out of Albon. Always seem to lose a little bit there. Oh, that's not good. Definitely lost a load there. I mean, that was 7/10 that lap. So we're doing all right.
The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
7/10, we can take 8.4 seconds out, and then if we maintain that to the end, that might just get us back up to like P7. I gotta hope those guys just battle more and more. And I need to find a way around Kimi soon. And not do that. So easy just to gain a lot of time. It's so easy just to lose a load as well. I like the tram tracks that you kind of got to follow on this game. It is quite fun. It's something a bit different. Hey Adam, thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope you've had a good stream, sir. What have you been up to this evening? How did you get on last night as well, Adam? Welcome, 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 all the new viewers. We are 12 laps from home in what has been a very, very weird, wet Spanish Grand Prix. Where I have been Ferrari'd. The team have absolutely screwed me on strategy. They told me to pit for wets when it should have been inters, and then I went back the other way, and then they said I should have pit for wets. So it's been a little bit weird. Hey, fair play, Adam. Good going, buddy.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Yeah, the pace is now starting to neutralise. We've got to get past Kimi. We can't walk away without a score, chat. I think we've scored points in every race so far this year. We cannot let today change that. I mean, a late race safety car or something like that would be fantastic to bunch back up the field. Oscar Piastri is legitimately now coming under pressure for the win from Carlos Sainz. Could we see a Williams win a race in Season 1 of this career mode? Hey, welcome in, Ewan. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Come on. Oh, the pace is starting to fall apart again. We definitely can't box again, though. Have I cooked these tyres? No, they're fine. Ah, the inters just aren't wearing today.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.2 seconds.
Exactly. Williams' last win came 13 years ago here. I don't think I've seen them win a race on F125 so far. In any career mode. But I mean, catching Oscar is one thing, getting around him is another. Why has Kimi suddenly got fast towards the end, man? You look like Oscar Piastri. I've heard that one a couple of times. I'm not convinced, personally, but... Oh, is that an Alpine that he's lapped? Is it? No, it's... Oh, it might be. I think it is. Oh, no. I hyped it up, chat. I'm sorry. It is an Alpine that he's lapped. Sorry. Alonso's still in P2. Oh, these tyres are not good. We're really struggling towards the end. Oh, DJ, that's a bit unfair. Imagine thinking... I didn't think it was an Alpine that could lead. I just got my colours mixed up. There's too many blue Formula 1 cars. It's just the problem, this final sector, we lose so much against the AI. Although, to be fair, Antonelli is closing in on Albon. Albon's now stuck in that little gaggle. But we just aren't going any quicker.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we
Oh,
need to
Toast, we've
look
had a
after the
nightmare.
tyres. We won't be making
I've been
another
completely
pit stop.
Ferrari'd on strategy. Completely Ferrari'd. They got me to box at the wrong time. They didn't tell me to pit when they should have. We were fighting for the win early on. Oh, come on. I'm just hoping we get like a late race safety car or something, anything, just to change this race up right towards the end. I just want to point. The weird thing is, I feel like I haven't made many major errors or anything like that in this Grand Prix. And it might well be the first time we don't score a point this season. And I feel like that doesn't do this race justice. Oh, come on. Am I a Ferrari fan at the moment?
And gap to the car in front, 3.8 seconds.
I think once Lewis leaves Ferrari, depending on who then goes, I might not be. But because Lewis is there at the moment, I am technically a Ferrari fan. Come on.
No need to worry about the
What was
tyre
my
conditions
first
for now.
car?
Everything's looking good.
A Peugeot 107 that my grandmother owned beforehand. It was great. It's still in the family now. In fact, once my cousin gets rid, I want it for a rally car, but last 212 won't let me.
Okay, Lewis, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Mark, I hate you.
Yep.
I hate you with a burning passion the way this race has gone. I'm really getting like the full Ferrari experience. I mean, Hamilton's gone to Red Bull in my driver career mode. That's pretty wild. Yeah, the full wets now are definitely the better tyre. I mean, can one of them make a mistake? Can we get a spin or a red flag or something? That'll be just something to give me some hope towards the end. I mean, a spinner now would be fantastic. Come on, little Ferrari.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep
Exactly,
that going right
Smurf.
through to the end of the race.
Hamilton to Red Bull, Max to Mercedes. I do not want to see Hamilton in a Red Bull, man. I don't really want to see Max in a Merc either, to be completely honest, but... Come on. God, we've really just got to try and... Where on earth am I going? Yeah, this should be a red flag, surely. Visibility is too bad. Surely red flag. Ugh! Well, that was scary. As soon as we start talking about red flags.
Car ahead.
Woo! That was scary. I think that's any last hope of points gone. I would argue I didn't bottle that. Oh, what is going on with these inters? I mean, the track's too wet, that's the problem, but... Have we cooked them? No, not cooked or anything. Hey, no worries, solid chair, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Ah. Tokyo drifts. That's all we're doing at this point. Mark's given up on me as well, chat. Ugh! If we hold on ahead of Lawson in this race, it's going to be a miracle. I don't know why it's just becoming so impossible to drive. We might unironically get lapped by Oscar. Nope. You idiot.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Oh, chat. I mean, that helps us out a lot, but
Okay,
it's not the way I wanted to do it.
New race strategy after that.
We might even go a lap down, to be honest.
Check your MFD.
Oh, we're just having a stinker towards the end, aren't we? I don't know whether we can afford to pit. I think if we can get the delta back down to 0, then we should be fine. Well, I guess, yeah, we'll bolt on a fresh set of full wets. I'll have a bit of grip towards the end, but... just... oh, man.
Your lap times are falling off now.
I'm well aware they are.
Box, box, box.
Yeah, I'm already on it. Why are you P11? I've been Ferrari'd.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low.
I got Ferrari'd on strategy.
Slow your pace immediately.
Right, are we going to be far enough ahead of Oscar to pit now? I'm really not convinced. We're going to have to go for it, though. Please don't go a lap down. If we go a lap down, it's game over. Oh, I'm not sure. We might be about to go a lap down. Come on, Ferrari. Do something, please. Please. Come on, get the wing on. Go,
Let's
go,
now.
go.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
I should have stayed out an extra lap. We've gone a lap down. It's over. It is over. We've come out about 4 seconds behind him. Unless we can cheese it somehow.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Damn it! Ugh.
You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car
So it's
ahead.
let me go through with a 10-second time penalty, which is worth it. Now I've got to try and get done for not falling too far back, otherwise I might get another one. Come on, let me catch up with the Haas. I might have completely broken the game towards the end. There we go. So, what we're going to do now... No, I'm still getting done for falling too far back. Catch the safety car. We've got to hope that this safety car is out for at least one more lap.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the...
I mean, that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? You're going to get DSQ. Let's hope not. Thing is, if we can serve the penalty next lap and still catch up, then it's... Well, I mean, this is still but a net game, probably. I have no idea how that's not disqualified me. But I figured our race was over if I didn't go for it, so we had to try. I mean, I just illegally jumped about 4 cars and just went. I mean, if this was IRL, you would definitely get disqualified for that. So we gotta hope the safety car isn't coming in at the end of this lap, otherwise we're in big trouble. Oh no, the safety car will come in end of this lap, won't it? Yeah, because it has to give you 2 laps of green flag racing. I think we're still in trouble, chat. I think we're still cooked. The game will serve the 10-second penalty, but the problem is we won't have enough time to catch up. I don't believe. Because the game has to give you 2 racing laps. I mean, we might not even catch up anyway. We're going to stay out there. Just in case something ridiculous happens. The safety car will come in at the end of this lap, surely. Like, this race is over anyway. Yeah, there you go.
In this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking.
You've got to be kidding me. How is Behrman braking that much? Sorry? Oh, the AI, man, are so dumb. Like, why do they not continue to catch up? Apparently I can just overtake all of them anyway. How stupid is this? Oh, this game is so broken. This game is so broken. Yeah, prepare to resume racing. Why on earth, under a safety car, like, if the safety car's coming in, do the AI then just give up? It's so stupid. I mean, I got huge damage anyway, so we can't do a lot.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I mean, this race was going, like, it was genuinely just quite an interesting race. And it's completely done. You can't get a red flag, we're too close to the end. You could have a complete roadblock of all 20 cars, even though there's only 18 running, and you still wouldn't get a red flag.
Let's use overtake and burn.
Thank you for the follow, Matt. I appreciate it. I guess this does mean that Oscar might be under a bit of pressure towards the end, but I don't think so. I think Alonso and Sainz are just happy to try and bring on those podiums. If Lando now gets the jump on Sainz, chat, I'll be a bit disappointed. Because Sainz deserves that. I may as well get to the finish at this point. We're only 2 laps from home. Oh, apparently not.
So sorry, guys.
Oh, for God's sake. I mean, we just got a bit loose. I thought we weren't going to rip the wheel off then. I thought it was going to be square. Oh, man. I mean, I think that goes and sums it up, doesn't it? Ripping the wheel off with 2 laps to go. Does it get any more Matt212 than that? I mean, we DNF'd this race last game. Yeah, we just completely... As soon as we got screwed over with the tyre strategy towards the end, just struggled, chap. That's all it was. We just struggled. I'm not going to lose sleep over that race ending 2 laps early. We weren't going to score anyway, so it is what it is.
laps together, but to make these moves stick,
Sainz on the
using too
podium,
much time,
and
real
Alonso.
race
That's what we
cars.
like to see. Ferrari strap, Ferrari safety, and then a Ferrari ending. The perfect Ferrari weekend, a double DNF. Like I said, luckily Lando didn't win.
And it's time for that special moment for us.
And I don't think Yuki scored either. So, championship-wise, 4 of your top 5 didn't score.
Congratulations, Oscar Piastri.
Master Love, thank you for the follow, buddy, as well. Yeah, that's a disappointing end. Spain is not coming off the calendar. Well, Spain, sorry, on my career mode normally comes off, yeah. If we do a Season 2. I mean, my goal is to win the championship in Season 1. That might not happen. But I got no idea about a Season 2 of this series, to be completely honest. Double Spanish podium, though, chat. You got to appreciate that for Sainz and Alonso. They deserve that. They deserve it.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, there we are then. Lando Norris doesn't win. It's his teammate, Oscar Piastri, that comes through with the checkered flag. Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, a double Spanish podium in the end, just ahead of Lando Norris and George Russell. Gasly and Ocon just ahead of Stroll, Albon and Andrea Kimi Antonelli picks up the final point there. A lot of glitches towards the end. Somehow I lost to Ollie Behrman because he DNF'd as well. But we did still beat out Leclerc and Verstappen. Both Ferraris failing to see the checkered flag. That was a little bit of a disastrous race in the end. Championship-wise, it now means Norris has a 26-point buffer, as Tsunoda, Verstappen, Leclerc, and myself all failed to score. In fact, George Russell now back ahead of me in the championship, and Oscar Piastri reminding everybody what he's capable of behind the wheel of a Formula 1 car as well. Alonso and Sainz are 9th and 10th overall in the championship now as well, so a good job by them. Constructors-wise, Red Bull still 5 ahead of McLaren in the Constructors. We are now 28 back after that disappointing day as well, so yeah, certainly one to forget for us down at Ferrari, but I'm sure we will come back stronger in the not-too-distant future. A race to put behind us. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back very soon, ready in Montreal. Oh, there we go, chat. There we go. Team got a nerf Aston and Alpine. They're not that OP. They did very, very well here. We're still beating Oscar in our rivalry, but I lost some rating, which is not good. I don't tend to do many open lobbies, to be honest, Joe. They normally end up just being a bit of wreckfest, which I don't particularly enjoy. Let's see if there's anything interesting to report back at base chat before we finish off. But apologies, the end of the race wasn't the best. Just got a little bit screwed over by, once again, the wet weather on this game is... We basically just, in the last 20 laps, everything broken with this game kind of, like, got to the surface, which is annoying. Can I do any more upgrades?
Show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke.
Not yet, I don't think. Yeah, we've got a lot of upgrades in the works. We can do durability, but I don't really want to, which is a bit of a shame. Thank you for the follow as well, Joe. If you predicted a DNF, first of all, why? But second of all, congratulations on your noggins. You should always know. Nobody thought I was going to DNF. Guys, you got to know I'm a bottle job. I'm a complete bottle job inside this game. Can I do... Oh, I can do one more upgrade. Wonderful. We'll get that on the car ready for Silverstone in a few weeks' time. Performance-wise, we're still right there, though, with McLaren and Red Bull. So that's quite good. Aston Martin still ahead of Williams. And you can see V-Carbon kick Sauber right at the back of the field then. Have a good one, everybody. If I did that many laps to DNF. I'd be annoyed if I did that, like, off-stream, but on-stream. It's all about being with you guys for the evening. That's the important bit. First DNF, or first non-point score, I should say, of the year as well. It doesn't technically count as a DNF. But, I mean, look at that, yeah. Disaster for most of your top runners when all is said and done. Let's go raid someone. Let's go raid someone to finish off the night. Hey, good luck at football as well, Smurf buddy. Who's streaming, chat? Who can we raid? Oh, GB's streaming. We'll send GB some love. Send GB some love, ladies and gents. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid that I wouldn't do. Like, do a huge amount of laps around Barcelona when it's raining. But yeah, we'll be back Thursday night. iRacing Creator Series should be a good one. And then Saturday night Creator Series as well, back on F1. So a good couple of streams coming for the rest of the week. Hope